What's going on, guys? It's your boy Trillionaire Mac. Welcome back to another video. So in this video, before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave a like on this video if you find any gems within it. I am going to drop a couple, so just pay attention. And also, click that bell notification icon to be updated whenever I upload a new video for you guys. All right, I pretty much upload 2 to 3 times on a daily basis. Today might just be one video upload because I have a lot of mentorship sessions with my students to get through. And I also have to finish up the liquidity course that is releasing by the end of this week. Super excited about that. But yeah, let's hop right into it. So as you guys can see, I was looking for sells. Price is currently pushing to the upside. We took 2 break-even trades today. And you know it happens sometimes, right? So today was a 0% gain, 0% loss, and we're going to break these down. So on the M15 time frame, I was looking in this area here. We see that we have some type of inside bar here that I was looking at, how price was going to react to this area. We also have my apex supply here. Okay. And then of course we have this supply here that my Telegram channel has already received. So if you're in the Telegram channel, you already have these 2 setups loading. Okay, it looks like, so you guys were able to catch a move off of this here. That was a nice play. And it looks like we're going to push into this one to possibly get another play before pushing into my H4 zone, which is up here, right? Which is also, premium of price. So this is really, really good. Now, the sell that I took earlier today, I didn't even realize it, but it was actually in the discount of the H4 time frame, but it was in the premium of the M15. All right, now when your premium M15 and premium H4 match, that is normally when you get a lot of momentum to continue your trade. All right, so we can see price is pushing to the upside now. If we go to the 5-minute time frame, I'll go ahead and go over my entry confluences, what I was looking for, what I was anticipating. Let's go to the 1 minute actually, because that's where I took the trade. And you guys can see here. Okay, so I did not catch anything over here simply because I was not awake. But this would have been a decent trade, possibly, depending on if you would have gotten tagged in or not. We see that we have this refinement here for my order block. So we see we have this refinement here. But why did that move? That's supposed to be... Oh, I know what happened. Okay. Hold on. Because I definitely risked 2 pips on this trade. There we go. So my entry took place right here. Sometimes what I'll do is, I went to the gym early this morning, so sometimes what I'll do is I'll set up my charts on my MT4. And this is what I was seeing on my MT4, this last bullish candle before we see this push to the downside. Okay, that creates a liquidity void. I use this area here as inducement. Hold on, let me pull up my MT4 chart just to be sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, perfect. So yeah, use this area here as inducement. Perfect. Okay, price pushed back up into this zone here. Okay, this was the supply responsible for taking out the demand here, as well as the failed reaction, which was here. Okay, so price traded back up into this area. This is where I took my entry for the sell. I was not looking for buys whatsoever. I was looking for continuation sells, but now it looks like maybe tomorrow or Friday, possibly, we can look for price to maybe push into this region for the sell to take place. All right, so we may be looking for buys up into this region here, but we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves and try to predict the market. We simply just want to react. So we see our breakup structure to the upside here, grabbing liquidity, mitigating something, perfect. Change of momentum once price pushes to the downside here gives us the change of character. We push back to the upside, providing inducement for this liquidity, or providing liquidity for this order block here, okay, or supply region here. Price comes along, taps into the region here. All right, tags us in, and then starts to push to the downside. Right, now I had a second entry, a scale in, while lifting at the gym. Right here within this area, same type of confluences. We see that we have this change of character here after the break of structure and the mitigation of something to the left. Beautiful. We could have really taken entries off of this candle here, but news was released at 10 o'clock. Was it 10? I think it was 10 o'clock. And then we see price just surging to the upside. Once again, I would not trade high impact news. I think it's FOMC. Or is this FOMC? No, FOMC just passed. So yeah, we had FOMC news, I think at 10 a.m., which I would not suggest you guys trade. So we had a scale in here, change of character, which is basically just a change of momentum, so to speak. Price takes out demand here. Supply that's responsible for taking out this demand. So I took my entries here, okay, for my re-entry, my second entry. Let's put that back. And then, of course, you guys know when I get 1 to 4 in profit, I always go risk-free. All right, so 1 to 4 for this trade was here. Okay, so I went risk-free on this trade once I reached 1 to 4, and I went risk-free on this trade here. So both of these trades were, you know, I went ahead and collected what I was risking on the trade initially. You know, we consolidated a little bit within the higher time frame trade. Really, I could have pulled the higher time frame trade before news for around 5.65%, because you guys know my goal every single day is just a minimum of 5% every day. But that's not what happened here. I didn't pull anything. I was thinking that, you know, maybe news could push price back to demand, but that's wishful thinking. Stick to your trading plan, guys. Yeah, so it was a pretty you know, slow morning, break even on 2 trades that I took. But you know what happens? It's all a part of trading. We're going to come tomorrow and let's see what happens. Now, it hasn't been a bad week at all so far. 11.33% here. 11.1% here, and then minus 1% here, right? So we lost 1 trade this week, we've won 2 trades this week, and we're break even 2 trades this week so far. Even though we've only won 2 trades, with these 2 trades combined, that is a total of, let me see, that's still a total of 22.43% in a week, guys. That could be a month done, right? 20R, 22R in a couple days, your month could be done right then and there, right? You no longer have to trade for the rest of the month and you'd still be good, right? With a $100,000 funded account, that is $22,430. You guys have to understand how incredible this trading style is, this trading strategy, right? Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'm not going to keep waffling about. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you guys do have any questions, of course, contact me. I will be making a testimonial later with a former student who has been funded $400,000 and he made his first withdrawal. I think he said this past week, either this week, this weekend, or the end of last week, one of the two. So I'll be making a testimonial with him. I'm going to try to record a video with me talking to him on a Zoom call, and then, you know, if he gives me permission, if he's comfortable with me uploading it, I'll upload it so you guys can kind of hear things from his perspective. Hopefully we can go over some of his trade setups from last week as well, you know, see what he could have done better, see what he did proper, things like that. I'll catch you guys on the next video. As always, much love. Peace.